Horoscopes by 1pkc.io, brought to you by Jeff Helkenberg.
Hello, Taurus. This is your horoscope for the week of February 18th, 2019. Now, currently, the House of Taurus is hosting Mars, while your ruling planet Venus remains in Capricorn. So, following the message from last week, you continue to be in a position to pursue your more advanced business objectives. So whether you're an entrepreneur or you are in an office environment, whatever it is that you may be doing, you're in a position to succeed, especially when it comes to having challenges that require a more detailed level of understanding and knowledge. Now, you're probably going to be in a more leadership or mentor role this week. You're probably moving in that direction. Now, with Pluto in there to mix things up a little bit, you're likely to find that it's hard to control other people who you may be working with, especially if they're proposing things that just seem to you a little bit unrealistic. So one of the things is that you want to offer an appropriate level of pushback to unrealistic ideas in that professional context, but you don't necessarily need to go in and completely crush another person, because sometimes, people have dreams. They may be unmoored from reality. They may be naive. One of the best things you can do is provide a mentor role and not a fighter response in those kinds of situations. You really want to help guide people to accurate conclusions rather than just beat them up if you think that they're foolish or if they don't have realistic expectations. So with that in mind, with Venus and Capricorn, things are going to go really well for you. It's just going to be that Pluto influence that might be interfering with everyone being on the same page at the same time. So one of the other important aspects is that you do not want to allow yourself to be misled, or you don't want people to shake you from a foundation that you know is true. Sometimes we work really hard, especially the Taurus sign is a sign that wants to make people happy. It wants, it's an earth sign, so it's really working to try to create harmonic situations. Sometimes that's not possible. So one of the worst things you can do is harmonize with a bad vibe. So if you find yourself dealing with someone who's unrealistic or has naive expectations, you're definitely going to want to push back with an appropriate level of force. And if you do that, what you're going to discover is that things are going to go well and you're going to have a good week. Now, for those of you who know your birth chart positions, here's a rundown of the other planets and our star. Mercury is in Pisces, Venus is in Capricorn, Mars is in Taurus, Jupiter is in Sagittarius, Saturn is in Capricorn, Uranus is in Aries, Neptune is in Pisces, Pluto is in Capricorn, and the moon will start the week in Leo, move through Virgo and Libra, and will end the week in Scorpio. So again, the message this week, you're definitely probably in more of a leadership or mentor role in terms of your professionalism. The Capricorn influence is working out really well for you when it comes to the job front, but with that Pluto influence, there's likely to be some people who are offering contrary opinions and ideas that are probably unrealistic. Push back against that. Don't allow yourself to be moved in the wrong direction, but make sure that you're doing so as a mentor and not as a fighter.
Thank you for listening, and visit 1pkc.io for more great content.